Welcome back, guys. It is currently Sunday afternoon and we've decided to go for a walk along our local river in 2J. Recently we asked you guys to come up with a few questions, whether it be about moving abroad or parent life or traveling or whatever you guys want. The questions are open and you guys have come back with so many questions, so we thought today's the perfect day to answer those questions for you guys. So yeah, we're going to go for a walk now down to a little picnic spot and answer you guys' questions.
To the sea, go and drift away with the tide. We could sweat all through the summer and the winter we could freeze. I'll be there through it all at your side. So go on, lead the way, I won't be far behind.
Hey guys, we're currently down at the river and it is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice. The kids are over throwing rocks into the water, so that'll keep them entertained for a while.
Yeah, and I was a bit of a muppet and forgot the tripod, so I'm trying to hold this and I don't have my wide angle lens on, so it's very close up to our faces and it's a little bit shaky, so I'm really sorry, but we're going to try and answer those questions that you guys asked us throughout the week. Okay, so because we've got so many questions, I actually wrote them down in a notebook app thing on my phone and Connor's going to read them out. So what was the first question?
I'll try. Will you be taking your animals to Canada or will you sell them?
No, we're not selling. I don't know what animals you mean. Like, we live on a farm and we did have sheep, but we sold them when we put our house up for sale, just so it was quick and easy. And then the horses we sold when I was pregnant with Riley, and we'll be buying more horses when we move to Canada. And then the 3 dogs are coming with us. So the 3 dogs cost us a lot of money to take, thousands and thousands. Okay, so mid answering that question, Riley decided to go down to the river and splash around and get wet. We're obviously keeping an eye on them, but he got all his shoes wet, so that's great.
Probably about to do it again.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, we are taking the 3 dogs, Turbo, Wolf and Harley. So we've got a Border Collie and 2 Kelpies. And it costs us thousands of dollars to take them, but we just don't have, well, you're not in it. We don't have the heart to, we don't have the heart to rehome them. And they are a little bit older too. They're not little puppies. So, and Harley's on medicine as well. So we'll definitely be bringing them with us.
They have, yeah, some of them have saved our lives on snakes and different occasions.
Yeah, we get very venomous snakes here, and a lot of the time they're the ones that let us know that there's a snake in the backyard, so we owe it to them to take them with us. They're part of our family. So the next question.
How do you think the kids will handle the move abroad?
Well, I think, well, you can answer the question. How do you think?
We've done a good bit of travelling since they've been young. They've had a lot of time spent in planes, so I think they'll be okay. They'll adapt pretty quick.
Okay, so Connor's gone back to sort out Riley over near the river. But yeah, with moving abroad, the kids have done a lot of travel, like Connor said. And also, Tilly's only just been in kindergarten this year. So it's not like we're ripping her from her roots of heaps of friends and family life. We think that they'll be fine. I mean, Tilly's and Riley's grandparents live in Ireland and my dad lives here in Australia and he's going to visit lots. And my sister's moving abroad too. So I think the kids will be completely fine. Even if they're older, we would still do it. So we've always taught them to be adaptable and yeah, I think they'll be fine. Next question.
Are we living in Canada yet?
No.
No.
No, it probably seems that way because we do post, or I post a lot of pictures from our trip in December on Instagram, but the giveaway with that is it is currently summer in Canada and all the pictures I post are in winter in Canada. So no, we're not there yet. We're still waiting with COVID-19. We're not getting visas at the moment, and also our house isn't sold yet. So you guys will know when we're moving.
How did you guys meet? Am I taking that one?
Yeah, you can take that one.
We met in a small town called Conor up in the very south of Western Australia.
Southeast, far east.
Yeah, Western Australia. Big was a teacher in a small town, and I was working on a farm. We were both single, and there's not many single people there. So,
So it's last resort.
no. We got introduced at a it was
The
a fair.
Conning
we
Up
got,
Fair.
yeah.
And then I asked him, oh, so do you ride horses? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, have a good night. And then we didn't really talk until probably 6 months later. And I added him on Facebook and we got talking. And
Yeah.
you were in Ireland at the
I was
time.
in Ireland, yeah.
On a holiday, visiting Ireland, going back to Ireland for a
But yeah,
holiday.
as soon as we came back, we had arranged to have a date, and
He got me drunk.
yeah, the rest is history.
No, we had a few drinks.
I
didn't
got
we?
you drunk.
And yeah, now not even 7 years later, we've got 2 kids and a house, and now we're moving to Canada. You like to travel around. Well, I like to travel around, but he
You like
likes
to
to move
travel.
around as well. We both do.
Yeah.
I think I've lived in 17 houses.
You
or
like
something.
to move houses, I like to travel.
Yeah. Well, I like to travel too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Connor's lived in Ireland, Australia, and now we'll be moving to Canada, so he's collecting passports. Okay, so one of the other questions we got was, where is it? Will you have more kids?
Well, we don't plan to.
No. I think we got lucky. We've got a boy and a girl, and my pregnancies weren't the cruisiest.
No.
And we don't have any grandparents close by to help babysit. Not that everyone uses grandparents all the time,
But it's nice to know that you've got someone available.
yeah. And with us moving abroad and everything, and I want to get back into horse riding, and you want to get back into gym stuff, and yeah, I think we've got it perfect.
The kids are starting to slowly
I'm panicking.
become more independent, and I think the more independent they become, the more activities we can then do. So
Yeah, we'll go hiking and stuff in
Well,
Canada.
yeah.
So
yeah,
No.
we don't plan to. Next question is, did you go to school to learn photography and editing videos?
that's a nice question.
No, certainly not.
No, we only learnt how to use videos and stuff probably 2 years ago. Use videos, that's how professional we are. Yeah, no, we haven't. We've just bought expensive gear and been teaching ourselves with the
Still lots.
goal and hope that we will be able to become somewhat semi-professional down the track, yeah?
Yeah, still lots and lots to learn.
Yeah, especially photography. That's something I enjoy photography more than videography, and Conor prefers the videography side, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question we've got, I know my camera angles are really bad right now. Like I said, if I had the tripod, it would look better, but this is as good as it's going to get today. Okay, the next one was, where is it?
Yeah, the next one is, which visas are we applying for?
So we were going to apply for the permanent residency visa. I can't even remember what it's called. Federal skilled, no, the trade one we were going to do for Conor. But he had to do, because Conor was an electrician before he did farm work. And he needs to go and do a Red Seal exam, which has to be done in Vancouver. So we thought, instead of us flying to Vancouver from Australia, spending all that money, or even just Conor doing it on his own, we'll just apply for the working holiday visa. It's called the International Experience Canada, the IEC visa. And that gives you 2 years in Canada as a working holiday. And that way we could apply for Conor's Red Seal exam and do all that while we're there. What are you doing, Riley?
What's up? Okay, why don't you go and play with the sand?
Nah.
See ya. He's away to get banana.
Yeah, so we have applied for our IEC visas and we're still waiting for them because Canada isn't giving them out at the moment due to COVID-19. So once we get our IEC visa and we head on over to Canada, we will apply for the Red Seal exam. Pass that with flying colours, won't you?
Hopefully.
Which is his electrical exam, and then we will apply for permanent residency over there. Okay, so Connor's had to run off after the kids. It's so hard blogging when you've got kids, vlogging when you've got kids. So I'm just going to answer the last 2 questions on my own. So the next one was, do you have jobs lined up for when you move to Canada? No, we don't. We have put a lot of savings aside. And once our house sells and we do get our visas after COVID-19 and everything, we're going to go over there, buy an RV and a truck, not an RV, a caravan and a truck, and then we're going to travel around Canada for a while, and while we're doing that we'll apply for work. We're not really sure which sort of field of work we're going to go for straight away. I'm a qualified teacher, but I don't really like teaching work. We were looking into ranch work, where we could go and work on a ranch or a farm and we get a house supplied, and that sort of appealed to us because that way we can just do seasonal work, save up a bit more money so we can travel some more throughout Canada while we're applying for our PR, our permanent residency. Connor's back now. Connor, what are you going to work as when we move to Canada? I explained the whole ranch thing, that we might look into doing that.
Yeah.
And both of us work, so Connor might work 3 days a week and I work 2 of the days, so then one of us is looking after the kids. But if we don't do that, you might do your precision farming specialist job.
Yeah, I'd like to get back into that eventually.
I think it's more like those 2 years in Canada, we're sort of flexible and don't mind having a bit of an experience. We don't mind having a bit of an experience in those 2 years, but after that, and we've got permanent residency, Conor will want to get back into his actual profession as a precision farming specialist. Okay, last question, guys. There were a few other questions, but I've sort of molded them all into these questions, and a few repeats. How often will you be updating your blog? I love it, and I subscribed. Thank you so much. We have had quite a few subscribers, which I was quite shocked to see so early on. Basically, you can go on my blog and you can put your email address in, and that way people, Riley, that way you're first to get updated when we post any blogs on there. I'm actually the one who does all the blogs. Connor doesn't.
Yeah, I don't.
It is called Beck and Connor, but I'm the one who does it. So if there's any grammar that's wrongly put into any of the blogs or spelling mistakes, it is my fault. But yeah, with the blogs, we have made the blog and the website purely because it helps others move abroad, and then down the track I'll be adding my photography stuff on it. But because we're in such limbo at the moment with COVID-19 and we can't actually get the ball rolling with moving, the blogs are going to be put on a bit of a standstill for now, unfortunately. I was hoping to put at least a blog up a week, but most of them are aimed towards moving abroad. Not happening at the moment, so thank you for that question. But and it's really nice that you guys have subscribed to our blog as well, and I hope that I'll be able to put something out there soon. Anyway, that's it for us today, guys. Just a short, very short video, bit of a Q&A on us. And what's wrong? And I'm sorry that it was interrupted so many times by the kids, but of course, being a parent, oh my god, I just got stuff all in my feet. All the mud just flicked up. Being parents, it's hard to vlog. Most of you will understand if you're a parent.
Sis is over there.
And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to write them in the comments below. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So go on, lead the way. I won't be far.